guys, Bilbo10000 here, bringing you another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leak analysis video, and today we are taking a look at a leak that was posted a few days ago over on 4chan, because that's where all the leaks come from. And it was a pretty big, pretty detailed leak, and I just wanted to sink my claws into it and rip it apart for all it's worth, so let's just get straight into it, shall we? The original Smash Direct that was slated for October 6th, 2018 has been moved to October 16th, 2018. Now, the October 6th date has actually came from a leak. It wasn't something that was officially stated. This is something that other leakers have kind of theorized, so this guy could just be piggybacking off of those leaks, and that makes the most sense. I have a variety of sources on the same lines of VergeBen, some as the exact same source, so you can take it as fake or as fact, but here's what I've gathered so far. Now, big thing there, saying that they have the exact same source as VergeBen, that is a big claim, and it is something that anybody can make up, because on 4chan you are anonymous. There is no way to actually prove that, and well, you can say whatever you want, really, as I'm gonna talk about a leak tomorrow that follows along the same pattern. Okay, so the characters as of 9/2018 has been completely set in stone. There are talks of Day 1 DLC and other DLC characters, but is currently unknown. Here's what I've uncovered. If you want to skip over anything extra and just want the new info, here it is. So before that, just quickly, Day 1 DLC is something that I don't think Sakurai has ever done before. The closest we've come to that is Mewtwo, and even then, he started development after the game was finished. He was being worked on after the game went gold, so I'm not really sure if Day 1 DLC is gonna happen. I'm not gonna complain if it does, assuming it's good, but I know that the practice is frowned upon in the industry, and I know Sakurai would get a lot of hate if he did that. Also, the fact that planning DLC characters this early on could be seen as a bit risque, though honestly, if you've got a list of characters that couldn't make it into the base roster but that you had considered from the ballot, it's pretty easy to make a DLC list from that. Plus, all of the new characters coming in from post-2016, you know? Okay, so the new fighters that this leak are claiming are Bandana Waddle Dee from Kirby, Incineroar from Pokemon, Skull Kid from The Legend of Zelda, Elmer from Xenoblade X, Isaac from Golden Sun, Geno from Super Mario RPG, Shadow the Hedgehog from Sonic, not an Echo Fighter, Banjo-Kazooie from Banjo-Kazooie, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, Saki from Sin and Punishment, and Klaus from the Mother franchise, as well as some new Echo Fighters, Medusa as an Echo Fighter of Palutena, Ken as an Echo Fighter of Ryu, Octoling as an Echo Fighter of Inkling, Dixie Kong as an Echo Fighter of Diddy Kong, Black Shadow as an Echo Fighter of Captain Falcon, and Black Knight as an Echo Fighter of Ike. So let's just take a little look over this list. A lot of popular picks, which makes sense, but it feels like that's a lot of characters. I mean, look at those uniques. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 new unique characters. Now, with 3 months away from release, and Sakurai said he was going to reveal every single design pre-release, there was no way they were going to hide any of the characters before release. So 11 new characters, as well as 6 unrevealed Echo Fighters as well. That's just absolutely ridiculous. In my opinion, the only way this works out is if some of these characters are actually DLC characters, and they were planned in that sense, but as I said before, DLC characters being planned this early is a bit risque. So this already is just a major claim and major insanity, completely, being completely honest. I mean, 11 unique characters on top of the characters we've already gotten? I just don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. However, I do think that we will be getting a few of the characters in this list as playable fighters because some of them are popular picks. But really, there's just too many characters here to be believable. But it's not just a character list we got given, we also got given 3 other paragraphs of information. This was a massive load of new information, and I'm extremely excited to share more to you guys. I mainly know what will be happening in the next Direct and presentation. Further on, I know what to be revealed, but not in any particular order. In the upcoming Direct, they reveal 4 new fighters, 2 new Echo Fighters, 2 new stages, 5 brand new assist trophies, plus 2 Pokemon, 4 brand new items new to Smash in-game shop concept, plus new value of currency, buyable costumes and palettes, and a teaser for spirits. It'll open with Shulk, Link, and Marth fighting Rathalos in a cinematic cutscene. Link and Marth get destroyed, and Shulk was barely holding on until Elma shows up. Midway, it transitions to Elma getting beaten up, similar to how Richter was revealed. Isaac comes in and lends a hand before transitioning into his very own gameplay sequence. It also showcases a transitioning stage where it seems to be Golden Sun based. Unsure whether it is Mars Lighthouse or another stage, Sakurai comes in and talks about the new 2 characters and their inclusion into Smash Bros. And showcases some brand new assist trophies and 2 new Pokemon. Drampa, Chandelure, Saturos from Golden Sun, 2 volcanoes appear and it rains exploding meteors for a short period of time. King Boo, from Mario, swaps percentages around between fighters. That is an evil item idea. Poochie, from Yoshi, digs underground and finds useful items, similar to how Isabelle used to be. Urbosa, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, hovers around you. When hit while blocking, you're now stunned with a large lightning bolt. And Creeper from Minecraft, if within range, walks up and kamikazes. If you walk out of range beforehand, it'll stay and continue to attempt to follow you. So, first major problem I have with this. Elma and Isaac being revealed in the same trailer, despite being from 2 different franchises. From every newcomer reveal we've had so far in this Smash sequence, no newcomer has been revealed outside of their own unique trailer. Like, we don't have newcomers sharing trailers from different franchises, they always stick to their own franchise. The only time we've ever had more than 1 newcomer appear in a trailer is Richter and Simon because they share a franchise. It makes absolutely no sense that Elma and Isaac would not be sharing their own, would be sharing their own trailer. They wouldn't share a trailer, it would make no sense. On top of that, assuming that they're both gonna get their own unique stages, I feel like their cinematics would take place in their own stage, or at least in their own universe, to kind of make a bit more sense. So really, it's why I think anytime someone says Shulk, Link, and Marth fighting the Rathalos is fake, because quite frankly, I don't think they're going to reveal Isaac in the Colosseum unless he doesn't come with a stage, and I just don't see a new IP getting into Smash without coming with a stage. So if Golden Sun comes in, chances are there will be a stage. They even mentioned that Mars Lighthouse is potentially going to be in there, or just a lighthouse is going to be in there, so it makes no sense that the fight isn't based around that location. Do you guys get what I'm saying? I do like the idea for these assist trophies. Interesting how they don't talk about what those 2 Pokemon do, despite the fact they know everything else about those assist trophies. I wonder why. I really like the idea of the Creeper and the King Boo trophies specifically because they add kind of like different sort of dynamics that I think would be very interesting. But really, this leak is just screaming of too much detail. Someone who has watched a direct a month in advance. No, it's not true, but it's fun to look at, it's fun to read. Afterwards, they show off 2 more additional items, the Minecraft Pickaxe, digs enemies into floor, and the Royal Badge. Temporarily stronger, but for duration takes 1% per second. Afterward, they talk about music tracks and an official album to buy with an MP3 download available. After, Sakurai shows off 2 of the new Echo Fighters. Ken, an Echo Fighter of Ryu, who has more fiery and orange particle effects and has a bit more gusto. That's a lovely word, gusto. What the hell does that mean? It means he's got a personality. And Medusa over Palutena, sassier and has dark particle effects. Interesting how they just talk about particle effects, they don't really talk about much else. Like, are there any different moves at all? Because we know that Chrom had a different sort of up B, you know, is anything with the moveset? Nothing at all? Okay. Afterwards, it plays a highlight of all the new characters before the screen visually cracks, and the line, "You better have not forgotten about me," Shadow the Hedgehog shows up and his splash screen and quick gameplay is shown, confirming he isn't an Echo Fighter. Why does he get the "you better not have forgotten about me" line? That was the one that Roy got when he got revealed in his veteran line back in Smash 4. That makes no sense for Shadow's character. At all, in my opinion. After Sakurai explains how some characters, Young Link, Dr. Mario, Isabelle, and Shadow the Hedgehog, are more unique fighters, despite having some very similar attributes to them, makes a comparison to how many characters can counter. He's not going to do that. Sakurai is not going to bring attention to the fact that there are many characters that can counter. He's not going to bring attention to why Echo Fighters and normal fighters are separate, because there's no need to. It is what he says, he doesn't need to explain it to us. The in-game shop is also what is located on the right sidebar, where it was originally blurred out, and will have sections for in-game store and DLC. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Everyone was kind of speculating that would be either some sort of quick travel thing, or maybe like a sort of shop thing that you can easily access. Makes sense, especially with how the menu is set up. Afterwards, Sakurai shows us a lot of new characters, in quotation marks. We see Breath of the Wild Zelda, Digby from Animal Crossing, Miss Pac-Man, and Ninten. Sakurai introduces the Smash community to costumes and how to earn them. He strictly mentions how some characters that could have been Echo simply did not have enough different with them to earn their own place as an individual fighter, and also that certain forms of characters may be preferred over others. To earn them will require a large quantity of coins. Some costumes are very subtle or different palette swaps, and others are full-on costumes. Some of the other costumes include Clay Kirby, King Mario, Boxer Donkey Kong, and some new Inkling haircuts we haven't seen before. Not the most interesting groups, I've got to say. Maybe get some other characters, you know? After, Sakurai thanks everyone for watching the presentation, and then it cuts to another extended version of King K. Rool's intro, I assume like the TV screen where it shows all the different things, but shows it as a reflection of the New Pork City as they fight Pocky, but looming over is a shadowy armored figure. As he jumps and appears before them, Klaus appears and a remixed Mother 3 theme is present. It ends with Pocky blown up and Klaus turning around to look at Lucas. So you know what, for those of you Mother fans who really want Klaus to be in the game, you know, there it is. People are bringing up his idea of a trailer, good to hear. I don't personally think he's going to end up in the game. I think he's one of the more iffy choices for a potential newcomer. Could happen, might not happen. But really what I want to dig into here is the alternate costumes. I actually do think we will be getting alternate costumes in the game. I think there's a lot of evidence to support the fact that alternate costumes could be coming, and that some of them could be unlockable. It's a nice way to maybe replace, you know, custom moves and those sorts of unlockables by maybe just making some costumes that don't change the gameplay at all, but just change the aesthetics and kind of give us more and more to work with in terms of customization. I think that's a really cool idea, and I really hope that this actually ends up happening and that we do get some really cool sort of alternate costumes. Not the biggest fan of some of the ones that were shown off here though. I mean, Clay Kirby, King Mario, Donkey Kong, Inkling haircuts. I'd like to see maybe some more costumes for Link, maybe bring back all the, like some of the older Link and Ganondorf and Zelda styles, so that for those people who liked those variants, they can have those costumes back. You know, stuff like that. But overall, I think this is actually a pretty sort of interesting look at a direct, and it would be interesting if it was the case. And that's about it. That is the direct. So this leak is massive. It is claiming a bit too much. I think this person is kind of like, yeah, we know about the direct, but it does miss out on a few little details. Not much in terms of gameplay, and there was nothing in terms of online modes that were mentioned in this leak, which I think is a very big knock against this specific direct, because you'd think they would start mentioning the online capabilities, given that the Switch Online has come out and people want to know how well this game works with the online. And I really feel like Spirits mode is going to be focused in the next Smash Direct, and really, I just think we're only going to get one more Smash Direct. I don't think we're going to get two, and I just feel like it's important that Spirits mode is focused on next, because that was like the big thing we were left off in the end of the last Smash Direct. So, what do you guys think of this leak? How crazy do you think it is that this person is claiming 17 unrevealed characters? Do you guys think this would be a great roster if it turned out to be true? I personally would be completely okay with it. I would love to see this roster if it were true. But really, it's up to you guys what you think of this leak. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my Discord down below. We talk Smash there, we talk gaming there, we talk just casual stuff there. It's a nice, lovely community where you can hang out. You can take a look at the link in the description. And I will see you guys tomorrow, where I will be having another leak video based on another leak that came out very recently. I was going to include it in this video, but this one is going quite long, so we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.